Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and I'm here doing another review, but this time it's for Britain's Got More Talent, episode 2, and I'm just going to start it off with, at the start of it, there was pigeons again, so he said, like, raring to go, and then just dead pigeons. It's kind of, and then they were playing this game, Top Rankers, and then he said, I said ranker, not... and then just cut to another scene. So yeah, so it was a dream team of 7, Stephen Mulhern, Ant and Deck, and the judges, and they had to rank them, the judges did, as well as Ant and Deck. Amanda knocked the board over at one point. So the questions were, who's the funniest? Who needs the job the most? Who has the most enhanced appearance? Who's the most intelligent? And who is the most attractive? So, it was like Amanda, was choosing like who needs the job the most, and like he put Stephen at the top, and he was like, "What? Well, then you don't need to keep going around Butlins." Just a shock from Stephen there. When it was on the who has the most enhanced appearance, Simon took all of them off and just left Amanda. Yeah, and then they ranked them all. I'm not gonna say who what, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Next Jump Revolution it was. There was like the lead person, Stacey. She was the current British champion. They didn't do gender divisions, they said. And so she was going to show a routine to Stephen, but she just kept going before he said go. 4 yeses, 0 buzzers. It was like a whole group of people as well. It's pretty good. After Stephen did a routine, just one really. Next, some guys from Moscow. Then Simon was like, so did you fly here? And then David was like, no, they walked. What do you think? And then, yeah, so there were gymnasts. They got 0 buzzers, 4 yeses. Then Gonzo was back on Britain's Got More Talent. He said for him to do what he does, took him 10 years, 5 hours every day to learn. And then they were like doing this thing where Stephen said sweet, and he had to put his thumbs up through the tambourine, and then he did a word like word, and then Stephen did it. So yeah, Stephen and David then reenacted his dog photos of his dog Bert, and one of the funny things was David said you really need to be naked to have the full effect here. Next was Lloyd and Pam, yours truly, they're called. They played the snorting game with an extra person, Lewis, part of the crew. They were there last year. They said they got 3 yeses, 1 no. I can't remember who. Then Pam was just like, can I take off my jacket, please? It's really hot. She's like, yeah, sure. And he was just like, yep, threw it. Sam was shocked. So this time they got 4 buzzers, 4 no's. They were singing. It's pretty bad. Next, Denton. Denton Wilson, he said he was 63 years young. He looked amazing for 63. You would not think he was. Everyone else was questioning. They were like, what? Wow. And then he was like doing this video. He was like, I want a girl who's clean, kind-hearted, loving. And then this funny thing is just like, doesn't have to have big boobies. It was just like, what? Whoa, okay, keep it PG, mate. It was just... So he was singing. He was singing Love Train. He took his top off throughout the song. And then David was just like, gotta say, Danny, you got a cracking pair of tits you have. Yeah, so we got 0 buzzers, 4 yeses. And yeah, Stephen was trying to catch Denton, but there's actually a video, I think, of a guy shouting Fenton, and he chases some deer in Richmond Park. Then Stephen was playing in for a penny, in for a pound, or in for a grand, And Deck was just like, I don't normally carry small dominations. And so they had to do 5 rounds. So they had to find out who texted Stephen last. Put a cup on deck called teabagging. Just had to throw 1 teacup in the bag. Teabag in the cup, sorry. make it a pair of plane they had to do, and then get it through this hoop, shoot the duck, but with a water gun, and then they had to stop the clock at 16 seconds. And then Stephen said, have they won a grand that they don't really need? But yeah, that's all for this video. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to make sure you notify when my next video comes out. Leave a like and a comment on this video, and I will see you in the next one.